Mike. I said mute Mike. That was interesting. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Okay. Listen, I'm super excited to be with you guys. Okay, let me turn that down. Let me get my screen. Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. My name is AntonioGholston. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Do me a favor and just type in the comments if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna adjust my screen just a little bit here. And listen, I won't be before you guys long, but as always, I like to come online to offer any technology advice I can give you. Ask me any questions you may want to ask me. Ask me any questions technology related you may want to ask. Let me put this up on the screen here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So you can text your questions to 708-483-4823. You always can put the questions you always can put your questions in the comment box. If you're using StreamYard for the very first time, I use StreamYard. Let me say that I use StreamYard. So if you're not familiar, you may have to get permission to StreamYard to actually be able to comment. Just simply go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and it'll give permission so we can communicate back and forth. So I'm excited to be with you guys today to answer any and all technology questions you guys may have. Shout out to all the replay viewers. If you're watching the replay, do me a favor and just hashtag AG replay, hashtag AG replay. Let me drop this down. So how's everybody's weekend? Just kind of give you some. So how's everybody's weekend? I gotta organize this a lot better. So how's everybody's weekend? We had a fairly easy day on Saturday. I kind of stayed in a little bit on Saturday, for the most part, doing things in the house, getting ready for the new month, and had worship service on Sunday. Had a great time at worship service on Sunday, and then we had a baby shower. We had a lot of stuff to do on Sunday after church. So one of the things that as we were driving for about an hour or two to one location, I got a chance to, I got a word that the space shuttle, SpaceX was entering to the atmosphere, to Earth. And I actually just, so I started with me and the family started listening to it, listening to the commentators and that whole experience. And I kept asking myself, why am I so, I watched the launch and then I watched, obviously I didn't watch the re-entry because I missed it. But once they had landed in the ocean or in the Gulf, I was able to actually watch from the time they landed in the Gulf until the time they got on the ship and got out of the capsule. Did anybody else watch that? I guess that's my question. Did anybody else watch that? Did anybody else watch that? All right. So if there's no questions, I'm going to get into, I guess, kind of go through some tech news. We kind of do that on Mondays. Go through some tech news. Let me bring up some things here on the screen, on my screen here. We're going to go through some tech news. If there are any questions, again, this show, for those who don't know it, who has not been with us for a while, just know that this show was birthed out of the pandemic. I went to God and said, God, how can I be of value to people? How can I be a blessing to people? I want to be a blessing. So God said, well, hey, use what you got. And so we started this technology show to really just answer all of the technology questions you may have, whatever it is. If I don't have an answer for you, I will get an answer for you guys. I will get an answer or point you in the right direction. Do me a favor, like, share, and comment. Do me a favor. Let me put that on the screen here. Where's all my like, share? Oh, here we go. So do me a favor, like, share, comment, subscribe, like, share, comment, subscribe. Always subscribe to our AG Tech Tips page. Subscribe to our AD Tech Tips page. All right, so let's get into a little tech. You know, TikTok has been in the news quite a bit. Would you guys agree? TikTok, I might put it up on the screen here. Let's see that. So TikTok, how many of you guys use TikTok? And if you use TikTok, why do you like TikTok so much? My daughter is a TikTok. She lives on TikTok. So I'm gonna speak about her I'm gonna speak about her in just a few moments. But she lives like I'm kind of frozen here a little bit. What's going on with my screen here? Am I frozen to you guys? Am I frozen? Let me see. Like I'm kind of moving with a little bit of choppiness. You guys see any choppiness on my side? Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Anyway, so I honestly, I spent maybe 5 minutes total on TikTok just looking at it one time, but I never got into it. I know a lot of people use, a lot of adults use TikTok. So if you use TikTok, what are your thoughts? And then what are your thoughts about them banning TikTok? Or I shouldn't say them, I should say our president banning TikTok. But from a news standpoint, I mean, this was interesting. This company looked like they just came on the scene and they were billions of dollars, to the point Microsoft only wanted to buy a portion of their company, which was the US operations. I think they wanted to buy the Europe operations. They only wanted to buy a fraction of it for billions of dollars. Man, I always have to think to myself, what are we missing? Like somebody came out with and literally created an app, and now it's worth billions of dollars. For those just joining, thank you guys for watching. If you have any technology questions, by all means, you can ask the questions live on the air. I'll see the comments. I'll put it up on the screen. I'll answer your questions. If you do not have any questions on the air, or you don't want to talk on the air or ask your question on the air, you can always email us or send us a text at 708-483-4823. You can always call us as well. You can always call us as well. So back to TikTok. So tell me, guys, back to TikTok. What idea are we sitting on? That is a $1 billion idea? Like what is it that's in your heart? Have you ever had this idea in your heart where you I'm sort of looking for it, where you said, man, I want to do this. And then you look up a year from there, or 5 years from there, you look up and somebody has actually did exactly what you were thinking about doing. So my point of saying all that is ladies and gentlemen, don't wait on ideas. Get started, do those things. I know one of my sisters has an idea for an app, and I'm encouraging her, get it done, because you don't want to wake up one day and somebody has that same app and idea. All right, so TikTok is the big news. Do you guys think that the president should ban TikTok? That's the question. You guys think our president should ban TikTok? He's citing security issues, citing that China is getting access into data, which that's a different show. And in fact, I'm planning to talk about some security things on a different show, but you want to stay tuned for that show. And I'm going to be doing it this week. Security issue, all these apps, it's crazy. Now let's on to the next thing. So there's another streaming. I get asked this question a lot about streaming services. There's another streaming service that just came out. And let me see if I can find it. It's called Peacock. So Peacock just came out. Let me put it up. I'm gonna put it up on screen. I'm not endorsing it. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen for you guys. Here it is, Peacock. All right. So Peacock just came out. Literally launched. Hold on, I can tell you, it launched July 15th. It launched interesting. Launched on the date I launched our new service. So it launched on July 15th. and I'm trying to look at the numbers. Let me get the numbers because let me tell you guys what they've already registered in literally just not even a month, 2 weeks, right? Let me pull it up. Hold on a second, let me pull it up. Yep. So literally, here we go. Let me pull up on the screen for you guys. All right. Let me share my. Let me share. I'm gonna share this with you guys. Again, I'm not endorsing this. I'm just bringing this up for you guys. I'm not endorsing. So literally, this is crazy. So this is a new streaming service from MEC Universal, and literally they are what is it? So basically, it's a streaming service. It's like everything else. It's a streaming service. They have a lot of free shows. Of course, they have a premium show, but they have literally, hear me guys, they have literally in less than 2 weeks, they have signed up 10 million customers. 10 million people have signed up. 10 million people have signed up for this service in literally 2 weeks. That is incredible. You guys hear me? That's incredible. I don't know if you guys can hear me because nobody's commented and said you can hear me or not. So I'm just going to assume you guys can hear me, but I really do need you guys to let me know if you guys can hear me okay. So think about that from a business standpoint. If you took half of that and they made $1 in profit, $1 in profit, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to understand something from a technology standpoint. That literally is $5 million a month. Forget if you don't even forget having half of that. What if they just had 1 million people that profited $1? That's $1 billion a month. Is anybody hearing me? That's $1 million a month. It's $1 million a month. Hey, what if they only got 100,000 people and they profited $1 a month? That's $100,000 a month. What is my point? My point is that go for it. Because guess what? NBC, I mean, they've been around a long time, but they built the following. And when they released it to their following, people bought. And everybody looking for ways to save money. Everybody's looking for ways to reduce their costs. And they just jumped in the game. And they're late into the game, but yet they got 10 million subscribers. So anyway, if you guys are interested, my point is saying I like to find the technology for you guys. If you're interested, go check it out. They're offering free services right now. By the way, so a lot of different streaming services out there. I get asked the question all the time about the streaming services. So I want to just really pop it up today and show you guys the newest streaming service, So I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot today, but I did want to come on, and I always want to ask this question. I always want to ask the question. Come on, really, even though I don't have any content to really dive into, it's a really busy day for me. But I always like to come on and at least answer your questions. If you guys have any questions for me, I want to come on and answer any questions. So again, if you have any questions, the show is designed for you, not for me. I don't do this to make any money. I don't do this to sell anything. I don't do this to really promote anything. Although we have, we are in business, so we do talk about our company a little bit from time to time. But the point of this is to be a resource for you. The point is to be a blessing to you and to your family, to your business. For those who are going back to school, I'm really dedicated to giving information to parents who stay at home, working from home, parents who now have to become teachers. So a majority of the next 2 weeks, we're going to be spending a lot of time talking about technology surrounding students who have to work at home. And this is very important. and I'm going to bring on experts. I'm going to bring on psychology experts. I'm lining up people right now as we speak. I'm looking for a therapist. I'm looking for a mental health therapist, or I'm not sure that's the right word. I don't want to offend anybody, but looking for a mental health person, someone in social work, someone who may work in the school system, to talk about some of the effects of being at home will have on kids, as well as what we can do as I'm a parent. I just got the word from my school Friday, I believe it was, that they're not going back to school. They're going to be doing e-learning. At least I don't. I got to look at the email, but at least I think through the first semester or first quarter, they're going to be doing learning from home. My daughter is a different individual when it comes to being. She's a social person. So I'm going to have to talk to my wife about really probably creating an entire new space for her, where she has to have the right space. She can't lay in the bed and do her work. That's what she want to do, but I need to create the right environment for her, or if the right environment is for her to be in her bed. I don't know. I really need to talk to some professionals about this and really get some understanding, because I think environment means a lot. For me, environment is everything. I have to come into my office from time to time. I can't be at home because I get distracted. Even in my office in home, I have to get out of that place because it's just so many distractions. And sometimes I need peace and quiet when I work, and I know myself. So you have to know your child and you have to know yourself. For those who are working, I was speaking to I was on a live with a professional educator who is passionate about education, and she's going to be on the show. She's very passionate. I'm telling you, her name is Sashama Stokes, and she's passionate about these babies. And I'm going to have her on. She's going to be talking about some things that she has passion in her heart. But one of the things she talked about is now you're asking parents to become educators, and they working from home too. So there's a lot of balance. There's a young lady a friend of mine who's out on the West Coast. I mean, she has 2 kids. I mean, 2 foster kids at that. And she loved them dearly, but yet she's now forced to be a teacher all over again. And so it's a lot going on. And so we really have to really think about this thing from a holistic standpoint. So I'm excited about it. If you guys know anybody, inbox me. You can text us 708-483-4823, 708. You can call 708-483-4823. I'll put the email address up on the screen as well. I don't know if that's my email address there. Okay. Well, that's the better one. Okay, so thank you guys. I've been here with you guys 20 minutes. I don't want to, just ramble on and on. We got a lot of exciting things coming up. The time will be changing. The time of the show will be changing. I'm going to be working with some social media experts. So the time will be changing, because it's just, unfortunately, with me now out the pandemic, in terms of me being at home all the time, the time slot is difficult, but I want to be consistent. The time slot is difficult for me, so I want to be consistent. So I got to find a better time slot that's going to be best for me, so I can be consistent. Because once I get into the day, unfortunately, so much happens, and I want to do things professionally. I don't want to do it on the go. So I'm going to find a time that's going to work, and preferably you guys will be able to make the adjustment, because we're going to have some really great content coming. I'm telling you guys, some really great stuff is coming in this month of August. August is the month of new beginnings. So I'll close out with a little bit of, sometimes I like to do a little bit of motivation, encouragement, I should say, not motivation, inspiring. Hey, listen, this is the 8th month of the year, guys. New beginnings. Forget the past, jump into your future, be present right now. As my mentor says, Eric Thomas, make your next move your best move, because that's just what it's all about. No matter what happened yesterday, make your next move your best move. That 8, from a spiritual standpoint, it's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. We got 4 months left in this year. Let's get out there. Let's make it happen. I don't care what's happening with this pandemic. I believe for those who believe in Christ and have the faith in the Lord, I'm here to tell you guys very clearly and emphatically that we're not surviving this thing. We're going to thrive through this thing. I have so many stories of people who have used technology from this show, who have called me, who've helped to use technology. And ladies and gentlemen, they have thrived. Ministries who didn't know what they were going to do, their offerings have never stopped. I mean, they've continued to come in using technology. The members are getting the word fed to them. They're getting what they need to still be successful, from ministries to businesses. I did a global, you hear me, the word G with G in it, global, international, same word, conference virtually that was phenomenal with leaders from all over the globe, people logged in, and it was a great success. So don't be afraid about what's about to happen. Put your trust and focus in God. And ladies and gentlemen, I won't see you guys at the top. Y'all know what I like to say. I'm gonna see you guys over the top on the beaches of the world. I'm gonna add this to it today. The beaches that we own. Take care, guys. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. If the time changes, I'll let you know in advance. But if not, I'll see you guys on tomorrow.